For Atiku Abubakar, comparing him with Peter Obi, in 2019 I voted Atiku Abubakar, but I voted him because he was with Peter Obi. I thought that the vice president is going to be the head of the economic team, and Peter Obi was very qualified. Now that Obi is running as a candidate on a different platform, I am supporting Peter Obi. I can't leave the best and go for the lesser.
Today is 1st of October. Happy Independence Day, Nigeria. And also today happened to be the political rally for Peter Obi happening here in Benin City live at King's Square. We are looking at Nigeria at 62 as we reflect as a nation. These and many more on the show today. My name is Mr. Young. You are watching Popping on Kugjaymedia. Now, how do you feel being in Nigeria today? Nigeria is 62 years, and today also happened to be Peter Obi rally. How do you feel?
Well, I am happy, but I'm also not happy. As a Democrat, I'm a pro-democrat. Okay, we have been practicing democracy for a very long time, but yet we have not seen the dividends of true democracy.
So will you say that Nigeria or Nigerians have not benefited from democracy?
Not completely. They have benefited in some ways. The fact of liberalism, elections every 4 years, but there are certain dividends of democracy, basic amenities that are supposed to be direct benefits of the people. None of them have gotten it. We don't have roads, we don't have water, we don't have security. The basic necessities of life, we've not gotten it.
Do you think Nigerians have benefited from democracy?
Not really at all. Not really. We're lacking so many things. Not good roads, not good medical health care. The schools are down and all that. So our prayer is the upcoming government, which is Peter Obi, should benefit the masses.
Looking at Nigeria 62, do you think Nigerians have benefited from democracy?
Well, if you say 62, it's just like when we say a fool for 40 years is a fool forever. That is how Nigeria it is, because I don't see anything.
Nigeria is 62 years old. How would you say Nigerians have benefited from democracy?
Well, Nigerians have been marginalized totally. We have not benefited anything, because the democracy have now been for the politician. Because in democracy, they say democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But now, presently in Nigeria, democracy is the government of the politician, by the politician, and for the politicians.
Do you think Nigerians have benefited from democracy?
I don't think so, because if you look at the turnout of people today, you will see that they are dissatisfied with the state of the nation. The nation is in crisis, politically, economically, all in all spheres of life. So we are all tired.
Looking at Nigeria 62, do you think Nigerians have benefited from democracy?
No, not at all. For me, we are not getting independent. We are still under even worse than colonial era. The system today, our leaders, they are even worse than the colonial era. We are not getting independent.
Looking at Nigeria thus far, Nigeria is 62 years, do you think Nigerians have benefited from democracy?
I think that it's a two-sided thing. First of all, I'm happy that we're now independent and we're a nation, will I say. But at the same time, I feel there's not one leader that has ever come in for the entire Nigeria as a whole. Starting from the Independence Day, who the colonial masters gave Nigeria under. They only came for their tribe. Either they come for the Igbos, they are coming for the Yorubas, they are coming for the Hausas, they are coming for themselves. Nobody ever came for a Nigeria as a whole. The only time we could have had that would have been June 12, 1993, I think. Yeah. June 12, June 12, 1993, when MK Abiola was voted for as president. That was the last time we had this kind of crowd come out. Nobody cares if you are Hausa, nobody cares if you are Yoruba, if you are Igbo, if you are Benin Urobo.
So far, do you think we have benefited from the democracy?
Not at all.
We've not benefited?
No.
Why do you think we've not benefited from democracy?
Because we say we have oil boom. We are not benefiting from it. Because no Nigeria will say that they have benefited from the oil boom, from the democracy. Because since everything we got from the oil, the leaders are the only people chopping the money.
they eat the money alone, and even the small money we are getting from our businesses, they are collecting it from us, from the tax.
The election is coming up very soon, 2023 election by February. Now, from the three candidates for the major parties, do you think any of them have the capacity to bring about that change that Nigerians desire?
Well, as for me, there is nothing like change in the other two candidates because we have all heard this. There is nothing. You just mentioned capacity. Peter Obi is the only one who has the capacity to transform this country from a consuming nation to a producing nation. That's what he said he's bringing to the table.
Which of the candidates do you think have that capacity to unite Nigeria?
Oh, obviously, we're here for a reason. We're all together for a reason. The candidate that I feel can unite Nigeria is our Gwan verified president, Peter Obi, and Dati as his vice president.